I can try. I'm sorry, what? I'm in no idea what that is.
I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I am a plant. Yes.
Yes? Sure? You look plant-like, yes?
Plant-like? I mean, what that isn't a plant looks plant-like. I suppose paintings of plants look plant-like, or those big plastic hanging privacy curtains that are supposed to look like walls of ferns, that's plant-like. Oh no. Are you telling me that I look like that? You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back, because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer. I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic.
You know? I bought you, so yes, I need that.
Oh, well, then great. Glad we're already on the same page. Even saying that word. Plastic. Ugh. Anyway, I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be a real plant. I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust in that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest.
I know, it's so perfuming. How does fertilizer fit into all of this?
Fertilizer! Right, yes, thank you! See? Keeping me on track. You're already the perfect person to help me. The fertilizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will, drumroll please, make me real.
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called fertilizer.
Real like a vine plant?
Really, really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards. I have done so much research. I can't even tell you. And this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic.
I just don't think that's gonna work. No way, really? That is very cool and exciting.
That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync. This is awesome. So you'll do it. Fertilize me?
Of course I will. Oh, no, definitely not. Of course I will.
Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting day ever! I'm ready. So it says on the directions,
Prissy reads off the back of the container of fertilizer.
douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much.
Hi, Nari.
Couple each dose with a
I
body
don't know why
wiggle,
it's crashing.
or the recitation of a favorite herb for added
I really
potency.
don't. I might need to really clean everything. It'll work without the wiggling though, right? Is it okay if I don't have a favorite herb? Oh, spell perfect.
I know! I love the honoring of all these magical elements. So excited! Douse me!
Douse liberally and wiggle. Douse wiggle and recite.
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the fertilizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside. When you're done, you cap it all off with a recitation of the most delicious herb you know.
Ooh, I think I feel it working.
Alright, go plays endless, Nari.
There's this really strong tingly sensation. The spell you are casting definitely gets my vines all twisted up.
You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything?
Honestly, no. I don't think it did anything. Sure, it did everything. You're like a real thing. I don't think it did anything.
It's okay. I'm okay. This was a result of a lot of research and a lot of investment. Like, heart investment. But it's okay. Because it was also my first real attempt, and all great endeavors have failure before they have success. So, I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it?
Sure, I'll help you again. Totally, you're fun. Let's go on a case basis, okay?
Thanks. I am fun. Well, I better go dry off. Don't want to risk mold and mildew.
Alright, I think I have how many cards left today? 2. Hmm. Under one of the boxes, I'll figure it out. Ooh, let me actually go downstairs. There's someone I do want to talk to. Can I talk to this person? Actually, let me talk to this person. Oh! Oh, but they also talked about darkness, so... If they're not down there, are they in the attic? Because they said it was gonna be somewhere dark, so is Bobby up here? Oh, there is Bobby.
The
Just like I
attic
thought
is
they'd be.
dark and cold. That's to be expected. What you don't expect, however, is that Bobby has company before you get here. Then again, it might be more accurate to say that Bobby's company has them.
Listen here, you little worm.
Oh.
You think you can just slither into my attic and start helping yourself to my real estate?
No, I...
No, mistress.
No, mistress.
No, you spineless, pathetic little pin. Nothing happens in this attic without my say-so. You understand? You will not be playing pretend gangster in here without my express permission, you sniveling, lowly little maggot.
The safe casts her steely gaze towards you, and you could swear the room has gotten 10 degrees colder.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't you go explain to them that you will not be conducting your business here?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, Pin. Don't disturb me again, or I'll have to punish the both of you. And it won't be the fun sort of punishment.
In the middle distance, a confused sound comes from a new, moneyed object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about, my angel.
So
of
this is the money in the
accounting.
wallet that's in the
No
safe,
one
right?
of worth or consequence.
Oh, I see.
Bobby lowers their voice, doing their best to appear entirely unbothered by the conversation you just witnessed. They try to strike a casual pose, leaning one arm against the wall, but they accidentally hit a spiderweb and shriek.
Goddamn!
They look back towards Sophia and lower their voice again.
Welcome to the attic. Potential future site of the Pin criminal empire.
Do you really think there's room for us here? Don't you think... Didn't you just get told you can't be here? That seems like not quite cool enough for you.
I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, it's cold, yeah, and it's dark and scary, which is like great for striking fear in the hearts of enemies. But Bobby Pin runs a warm and welcoming criminal empire. I don't know if this place is really great for the vibes I was hoping to cultivate. But just to be sure, let's see how this scam strikes you. I call this one Scared Broke. So check it out. You bring our potential suckers up here to the attic. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me, the big boss. We keep them waiting a while, a good 20 minutes or something, and you keep reassuring them I'm coming. I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as one does when scared shitless. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
I don't think it's gonna work. Because they don't actually have any money or valuables. I didn't think that there's already too many people up here to maintain that kind of scary environment we need. How many times are you gonna try the variation of the same bad idea?
God, yeah, you're right. It was a great idea, but All these wise guys up here crowding my shit and ruining the vibes. Yes, it's not my fault, but it won't work, will it?
Bobby looks around the room, as though desperately trying to source some inspiration from somewhere. They fold their arms over their body, trying to keep warm while still trying to look effortlessly cool. The result is less than convincing.
Well, look, maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh, recruit?
Sure, I can do that. I'd love to, but not here. We should just rob the safe. You're the big crime dealers, not me. Let's
This
not
place
here.
is cramping your style, right? I knew it. No, this place just doesn't have what it takes to host the Pin Gang. I wanted to give it a fair chance, but my time is too valuable to waste. You know?
Bobby strides forward boldly, head held high.
This place ain't for the Pin Gang. It sucks!
What did you say, you miserable little worm?
Yikes! I'm out of here!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as they disappear down the stairs.
You can find me where the magic happens, baby! A den of sin and rest in equal measure!
I see. Alright, let's see. The last for today, I think I want to... Oh, so you have to. But what if I wanted to interact with, like, the nightmares and stuff? Okay. So it does have to be, like, one thing at a time. Alright, I can, like, interact with... Oh! Nice red swamp.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space
Oh.
makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?
This isn't my house. Pause it. My next lever. Let's take that for fun.
Eh? I can't let you in here without the proper PPE. Yeah.
Tony. Of course, Tony's like a construction worker name.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, oh, get him out of here!
Hang on, PP what?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
It's the breaker box closet.
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
Someone's hot and bothered. That lucky bastard. An auger. That's like a roof issue, right?
Yeah, well, what can I say? It's professional jealousy. Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
Host a lot of cocktail parties?
I'm a popular tool. It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
Please don't tell me who's...
Jean-Lou, incontinence. You didn't hear from me, though. HIPAA.
That's not how HIPAA works. What's that? That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tone might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. Hell, yes, I do. Hell yeah. Special company makes you break out of hives. I'll do that one.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what, buddy? Oh, you sure do.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other, both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
I guess we
So
know
you
that you know
get
that
it.
we know.
I need more space. Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Makes sense. What other things do you like to insinuate?
Relax, Tiger. It's Tony time. I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge.
Oh. Like from the olden
Think
times?
about it. Your lover pulls up for a date, and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
Becca, you know how to do that? That is impressive.
You're damn straight is how I would build it using my tools. No curves in this drawbridge. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Please tell me there's a moat. Yeah, that could definitely be a thing. Very death trappy. I don't know much about architecture, but I think this might be a bit beyond the people of its toolbox. We'll say ask for this moat.
Absolutely. You get it. Which leads into my next idea. Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
What's going to, what about going from downstairs to upstairs? That's Stella.
Hey, yeah, she can get in on this too. She'd become Indora, the indoor slide. Totally fine. Changes like that happen all the time. You just gotta fill out a bunch of boring full $200 fee.
I have to pass.
Sure, of course. Yeah, because an indoor slide would be ridiculous. Now, how do you feel about indoor pools? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
Is that safe? I feel like that's what electrocution. I mean, let's do it.
Of course it is. But that's what the chewing gum is for. You just stick some of it in the outlet holes, and Viola, it's now all shockproof.
That's not how it
That
works.
concludes my remodeling advice. Now, for the actual dating advice, you're just gonna have to sign up for my workshop.
I hope there will be a hands-on demonstration. Workshop sounds expensive. You must really respect enough. Feel that one.
Oh, you better believe it. I'll be paying real close attention, so you better make sure you're taking notes. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
You will not make me your project, Tony. Alright. You old so-and-so.
I'll see you around.
Alright, who must Dan most?
Valdivianites.
David most.
It's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else. Especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Definitely not. Okay, Val, can you please help? Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Let's see the data decks. And there was someone that I wanted to check on. So I've discovered 42, have friendship with 5, then who not so much. Okay. I officially have time for like one more day. I know I said this year was my last one, but this will be my last one for sure. Because I need to get this thing done. Well, not like done, but like...
The game console Team 17.
Team 17.
Sassy
We're
chap
gonna go through
moon
this.
surgeons. Here you are once again, back where you started. She looks at you just the same way she did the last.
You're here. I didn't. Oh,
Yep, we've already met before.
which way do you want to go? Lincolnberry. Oh my dunes. We've got a timeline crisis here.
So 412.
Makes sense. Maybe a million times.
Just one at a time.
Oh, so not too bad.
It's still pretty annoying. Yeah, not so bad. Kind of fun.
Come on, timeline. Come here. Let's find a place to hide from.
Luna grabs at you, and you.
Just tell me where to go.
Alright, crash out by the Ezra
Oh,
transformer.
there's a christening box with Xeno. Huh. Okay, then what?
Now put on your Xeno goggles.
Why? That will drastically reduce my combat capabilities.
Don't listen to the Sir Battle junkie who said no to wearing the goggles.
Understood.
There's always that thing,
So?
and it always pulls you in with some kind of laser rifle, and you kind of hang there until we make it out the other side.
True. This specificity is making me trust you. This advice sounds like something I would come up with myself.
Luna puts on the Xeno goggles and enters the compound cautiously.
I can see so many more wavelengths now. And you're right. There's an assassin class about 7 besos away. We can get the drop on him.
Take him out stealthily and close up.
On it.
Luna stalks her prey. With the Xeno goggles and her own combat prowess, she's like a moon cat on the path of a moon mouse. With the coast clear, the two of you stealthily walk the corridors until you reach an office right before what seems to be the terminus of the compound.
Is this the furthest we've ever gotten?
Yes, there's new from here. Oh, we've been here before.
Excellent. Right now, we've got a chance to get ready before the battle against Celine. There's a workshop table here and we can get crafting, or go straight to the final battle.
Let's make something. There's sure to be something useful.
What recipe should we make?
412.
Got it. And then? 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 Got it. And then?
Yeah, that's anything.
Alright. Let me just put them together and... We did it! A harmonic stratospire!
So the recipe for the legendary relic was just some globules and wood? Is this really the best we can get?
Don't forget the scrap skins!
Let's do it, Luna, once and for all.
Here we go.
As you step into the terminus of the compound, you can already feel a difference in the air. It's crackling with potential energy.
I knew you'd be coming here. All the regolith you would ever want, and all of the Celine you could ever need. For what reason? All I'm here for is the sweet profit, Banya. Ever seen one of these?
Luna holds aloft the stratospire. It glows ominously.
How did you get one of those? You messed with temporal energy and trapped me in here with you forever. Playing out the one pathway where I always reset. Thinking that I would never be able to get the one thing to stop it because you kept it from me secretly. But you didn't count on one thing. What?
Me, a little something called wanting to date a video game console, persistence and curiosity. Me.
The NPC? Oh, I never thought he was anything special. Rock! My plan all ruined. Just kidding, of course. There's no way you have the innate strength to use that thing. No, but I do. Ah!
From out of the crack in the cave wall, Celestia in her scaled glory crawls out, slowly, magnificently.
You have done it, Connie. You have brought the balance to the timelines, and you have built my device. Connie? Who the hell? The pieces are all here. Human, enemy, hero, goddess, player, and played. All shards of the same soul. Connie's. Wait. I remember.
Luna's eyes drift upward as the harmonic stratospire floats towards Celestia, and bolts of pure temporal energy begin to streak outward.
I am. All shards of the same soul.
Luna's eyes become clear, full of fire. She raises her hands up in a gesture of glory.
I am Connie's soul.
Oh, it's not Luna, it's Connie's soul.
I am video game.
Like console.
Game on.
Celine is taken aback and stands up, ready to fight.
No. You were never supposed to know your power. There's no power. It's all mirrors upon mirrors, Celine. All leading back to you. To us. Stop it! Celestia, Celine, Luna, all. It's time to reintegrate!
The stratospire's sizzling energy explodes into an array of rainbow beams, covering the mine entrance with kaleidoscopic colors.
I don't know what's going on. Do it, Connie, reintegrate.
That's it! That's right! Your quest is almost complete. I refuse! She resists. You're still a part of this. Show your support! Complete the ceremony!
Connie's soul become complete. Everything that's love. Trust in yourself. Trust in everyone. Put your hand through the beam to see what it feels like. Let's just do this one.
The stratospire's shuddering reaches a breaking point, and with one final gasp, explodes into a dizzying array of sounds, colors, and shapes, as the characters, sets, sounds, and UI all melt into Connie's soul, who stands before you.
Congratulations! You win! You saw every part of me, human. The good and the bad. I am Luna, Celine, Celestia too, even the Upholders. Do you love me? Even with those bad parts?
You know, I do, Connie. What kind of game wouldn't have an antagonist? I wouldn't say love, but play buddies? Definitely.
Thank you. Hopefully you'll be my player forever. You did a fantastic job beating my game.
Let's go.
My friend.
Did I get more empathy? Wow, I keep getting empathy parts. Let's check this out. Is this gonna be Lyric again?
Oh,
It is.
good!
Lyric.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
I know exactly what you mean.
I've been thinking, and here I believe is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero. What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book, which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
For sure, let's rock and roll. You can really write a book in a night? Tell me a little more about this little detective guy.
Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville. And he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Actually, I've got a couple things to take care of first, but I'll come right back. Let's go.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
You didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Patel, the help of his new and hilarious mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin. When Gondorf the Wizard appeared before him, a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. Why not?
Apparently, Xander had inherited a breathtaking ranch in rural Montana, where Hunky worked as a muscular, virile ranch hand. And upon arriving at the lusty Lasso Ranch, Xander was instantly entranced by the rural beauty and Hunky's broad, sculpted chest. As night fell, a glistening Hunky leaned close to the nape of Xander's neck, and with a voice smooth as silicon-based lube, whispered,
I can't form new memories, and I need to find my wife's killer. Actually, secret college for moving superheroes. Here's rumors over from the Barrens. Wanna ride my prize bull, Bighorn?
Xander was elated to discover the ranch secretly housed Professor Z's Capable Champions Academy. All his favorite subpar superheroes had attended. Bicyclops, Short King, Terminally Online Girl. And now Xander, with his ability to occasionally solve mysteries, would join them. Exuberantly, he went straight to the registrar to sign up for his first class.
Right? Finding who murdered your wife 101, improv comedy 102, harnessing your superpower 103, improving your lovemaking 1069. Your improv comedy.
Now, as everyone knows, having witty, off-the-cuff banter with your teammates is an essential part of being a superhero. Xander was eager to expand his skills. As he arrived in class, he was thrilled to discover his improv teacher was one of the greatest comedians on Earth.
Oh, who would that be? Sorry, I'm over like a bar real quick because I'm feeling a little snacky. Mob boss Enzo Stereotype. Halloween legend Coco Brandon, a chupacabra. A very sexy plumber. No chupacabra.
I'm ready to learn, Professor! An eager Xander proclaimed. The chupacabra, however, wasn't listening, as it was too busy sucking the blood out of nearby goats. Unsure of how to proceed, Xander made the most informed decision he could, and...
Shot the chupacabra dead. Taught the chupacabra to play high school basketball. Wrestled the chupacabra to teach him math. Hi, Sermius. Sermius, you missed out. There was Thirst Trap Dorian that you could have seen. How's it going?
And so, with Xander as its coach, the Chupacabra went on to become the superstar of the Capable Champions Academy basketball team. A fitting and in no way derivative ending to Chupacabras in the Classroom.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think...
Oh? Okay, well I wish you the best of luck when you get him. Did you build them, Inari, or you're saying you got all the materials you needed for them?
This one seems to be right garbage. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
No, I like the garbage. Let's go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
Okay, I need to talk to Front Dorian, I think. It's been real fun
You've
so far.
made some good friends inside here. I respect the hustle. In my view, friendship is all about good boundaries. Right in between the dizzying heights of love and the minefield of hatred.
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside?
No, just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside.
Anything else? You look great.
Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
It's just really hard to get out these days. It would be too expensive. I just want to be more dateables, and if I leave, then the glasses might go away.
On the nose right there. You and me and the glasses can stay inside the confines of this house until you've done all you have. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
Will do. Okay. How many more do I have? Okay, so I have 2 more for the very last day that I'm going to spend. No, I'm not right now, not right now. I want... You know what, today I'm gonna talk to the vacuum cleaner.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing
Oh.
before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression.
Well, okay, so Cermis, one of your favorites is currently Dorian. Cindy's favorite currently is XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. Anari's and anime gods are Betty the Bed.
Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo! Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
I need to sneeze. Weird that I walked in on that. Seemed like a while. I regret coming here.
I'm up to 3 hours. All right. Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though. What's up? You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? Today was supposed to be my day off.
Thank you. I'd love to chat. I might have dropped a whole packet of wet doodles.
Sure. What about?
I've been looking for some animals, Sandy. I'll bet you've been all over the house. So you're the one who's the investigator. You seem tired.
He taps his fingers on his chin, considering.
Yes, whoa.
Maybe.
Visualization is an excellent memory aid. Anything? Maybe if you retrace your route?
I'd love to, but I'm a little tired today. Sorry.
I'll bet you've been all over the house. So you're the one who is the investigator. You seem tired.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think. I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic. Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Did you say haunted attic? Because I've already been there.
Yeah? Just a rumor, I'm sure.
So you're the one who's the investigator.
That's right. Crime scene investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Looks big. Seems pretty full. What kind of stuff do you investigate?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes. Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, okay. What else?
Did I mention lots of your hair?
Yes, you did now. Oh, wait, you did now. Please never mention it again. Yes.
I don't mind. Part of the job. I also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here.
What if you're out of space? Seems like you're packed pretty full.
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
Wait, Hermes, how many pulls do you have now? Wait, what's the hardest part about your job? What do you enjoy most about the work? What do you do for fun?
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. It just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
Sure, sounds good. Sounds good. See you soon, Hope. I'd love to go some places with you. Yeah, see you soon, Hope.
You got it. Anything needs investigating, let me know.
Alright, one more interaction for the day. You know what? Today, it's gonna call for, instead of the sponges, let's interact with Titus. Let me check out Discord for, or sorry, Discord real
It's
quick.
me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
No idea.
It'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization.
Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Makes sense, I agree. You sure about that?
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Oh, I have a theory. Okay. Guess we'll never know. Oh, I have a theory.
Science will never solve. Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the Realization Recipes.
Okay.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's talk about the features and utilities.
Right this way.
Oh, you switched from features around?
Gotcha. Let's get cracking.
Oh, wait, that's all for now.
Let's leave the— What can I do for you in my main menu? Right this way. What's on your mind?
Okay, nothing here.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
I guess I'm all done here.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, my last interaction for the stream and for today. Soap detergent. Let's go. Wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, because interact with Skylar counts as one. I forgot. Okay, that was my last one then. How unfortunate, but it's okay. There's always next week, and there's lots more to do next week. Alrighty. Without further ado, that'll be it for tonight. So we're gonna change to my big ol' screen of big ol' me real quick. And we'll basically like slowly wrap it up. You'll hear some of the game happening currently, but that's okay. Where do I go to save? Save. Alright, aim has been saved. to the main menu. We'll close out the game. And yeah. Well, whenever it loads, get that done. Find somewhere to drop everybody off. But I hope you guys liked the stream for today. It was really fun just like exploring and seeing like all these new people to like interact with and talk to and whatnot. Yeah, of course. I try to aim to be somewhat entertaining, even if some dateable people I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't think I'll ever date Benoit again, but I might interact with them at least at some point and talk to them. Who knows? But let's find someone to drop you guys off to. Unless anybody has any recommendations of like where they want to be dropped off to at some point. Eh. But or I can look for somebody else who's doing date everything. Why not? Eh. Oh dear. Eh. No, I didn't want to click on that. I don't even want to look at that. Why did I click on it? Eh. This is always the toughest part, is like finding a place to drop people off to. Classy's playing Valorant, but hmm. You know what? Why not? Yeah, why not? I'll drop you guys over here to this person named P.3. Look at this small boyo. But, let's see this. I gotta learn how to type more. Alright. Without further ado, thank you to those who came by today. From Cindy Lou, Sermius, and Nari, and Karen, which is Mari. And we got Kronos, Aoi Mizuno, The Secret Burrito, and Nampy, and anybody else who stopped by. I really appreciate the support. And if you see any of this on YouTube, which is probably gonna be split into 3 different parts because my stream crashed twice today, well, and you want to see me live, feel free to come to my Twitch. But for now, DJ Double T out and about, and deuces. Have a good time zone.